Hello my students. So let us discuss few concepts of the chapter number 5, that is life processes. So the title of the chapter itself is a little bit tricky for you to understand, though the terms are easy. So let us understand these two terms, life and processes. What is life? Life here is also described as a life. That means not that. Not that. I'm alive, you are also alive. So now what is processes? Process here refers to series of events which occurs step by step, step by step to complete a task. Now we have understood these two terms, life and processes. Now how would you explain what is life processes? Easy, right? I've already explained the two main terms. I'll describe life processes like this. Life processes is a collective term for all the processes which performs the function of maintenance, and write properly, maintenance of life. We have already. So life processes is a collective term. It is not just referring to one process. It is having lots of processes. So there are different processes which occurs in a body, and these processes are occurring in order to perform some functions, right? And those functions are very important. The term maintenance here refers to preservation, or it is continuation of life. We are leading our life, so in order to survive ourselves, we have to preserve our life. So to preserve our life, we need to perform some function, right? And all these functions are being achieved by different processes. So life processes is a collective term for all the processes which perform the function of maintenance of life. Now, what are the different processes which are occurring in our system? Just try to analyze yourself. Try to look around. Who is around you? Maybe your family members, particularly your mother. Your mother may be cooking in your home. She may be preparing a delicious food. Now, that delicious food will be eaten by you. After eating the food, after taking in the food in your system, the food will be broken down into simpler pieces, and nutrients of the food will be transported throughout your body, and all those nutrients will reach every cell of your body. Finally, your cells will get nutrients. So nutrients which are obtained by uptaking food will be broken down, and these are transported to different cells, right? So first nutrition occurred, then transportation of nutrients occurred, and then after receiving nutrients to all the cells in our body, in the cell, respiration occurs. Respiration, here I mean cellular respiration. After cellular respiration, there is generation of energy. So energy is being used by our body to perform different functions. So first, nutrition occurs, then transportation of nutrients, then our cells will be trying to generate energy from the nutrients of the food, particularly glucose. Right? And then after working a lot by different cells in our body, there may be accumulation of waste, and those waste will be excreted out by a process called excretion. So we have studied that nutrition is important for getting energy. To get energy, all the nutrients have to be transported to all your body cells. And finally, waste accumulated will be removed out by process of excretion. So these four major life processes are very important in order to survive us, in order to smooth functioning of all our body parts. Now let me write what are those four major life processes. Four major life processes. Essential for maintenance of life are, first we have nutrition, second we have transportation of nutrients. So transportation in our system is usually done by circulatory system, right? But transportation in plants are different. These are done by phloem and xylem. Xylem for transportation of water and phloem for transportation of food. PHO. O is present in phloem, so it's food. Food also has O. So third, we have after transportation, so respiration occurs, cellular respiration. I'm also breathing, right? You are also breathing. So that is also a respiration. Breathing plus cellular respiration is breathing. Fourth, we have excretion. So in this chapter, the life processes, we'll be studying mainly about these different life processes: nutrition, transportation, respiration, and excretion in detail. So, hope you have understood the meaning of life process and four major life processes which are occurring in our body, occurring in other living organisms, whether it's unicellular or multicellular organism. Every one of us, whether it's be plants, without undergoing different processes, they are not able to survive. And one of the most important life process, which is not mentioned here, is reproduction. Without reproduction, there is no survival of species. So reproduction is one of the most essential life process. We also discussed about one important point, so let me write that. Life processes are essential for survival of the organism and proper functioning of internal organs of the living organism, or I write in short, organisms. Without undergoing nutrition, there is no production of energy through process of respiration. Without transportation of the nutrients to different cells in our body, there is no generation of energy. And without excreting out the waste through excretory system, there is no survival chances. Most important life process for time being, I would consider it's nutrition. Nutrition. Nutrition is a process of intake of food and utilization of the nutrients. So I have it right here. Nutrition is a life process of intake of intake of food and utilization of the nutrients. Right? So nutrition is a life process wherein we are taking in food and the food taken in is being utilized. Food is containing different nutrients. Nutrients may be, say, like carbohydrate, different types of carbohydrates, whether it be glucose, lactose, fructose, sucrose, and so on. Proteins, we have different types of lipids, we have vitamins or vitamins, minerals, so all these are nutrients, right? So whenever we are taking in food, the food will be transported to every part of the body. Once it reaches cell, there is utilization of the nutrients, and in turn we get energy. And energy is utilized for doing different functions in our system. Now we were saying that there are different modes of nutrition occurring in different organisms. So let me discuss about different modes of nutrition in different living organisms. Modes of nutrition in different living organisms. Some organisms can synthesize their own food. They are called as autotrophs, and they follow autotrophic mode of nutrition. There are some organisms, they can't prepare their own food by their own system. Their body can't prepare their own food. We do cook in our home, but we are cooking by using different raw materials. In our system itself, if I stand here and if I don't eat anything, I'm not getting food in my system. So we have to prepare food and we have to eat it. So we are heterotrophs. Heterotrophs, and we follow heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Auto here refers to self, and trophic here refers to feeding. So autotrophic mode of nutrition is a mode of nutrition which is followed in autotrophs, and they can prepare their own food. For autotrophs, we also use the autotrophic organisms. Now, heterotrophic organisms, hetero here refers to different. Trophic here refers to feeding. So, different ways of feeding. This is just a generalization. There are different ways of feeding, and they can't prepare their own food. They are dependent on others for food. Mostly, heterotrophic mode of nutrition is dependent on autotrophs. Now, if I classify autotrophic mode of nutrition and heterotrophic mode of nutrition, first we'll try to classify autotrophic mode of nutrition. Maybe autotrophic mode of nutrition may be using sunlight for synthesizing their own food, For that we used photosynthetic autotrophs. Photosynthetic autotrophic organism. For example, we have green plants or photosynthetic plants. What is the smallest photosynthetic organism? A better write photosynthetic bacteria. They are mostly blue-green algae. They are having green color because of they are containing chlorophyll pigment in the chloroplast. And we have green photosynthetic plants. We also have one protist called Euglena. Euglena is a protist. It comes under Protista kingdom, and it also uses sunlight energy for preparation of their own food. So they are autotrophs. They are following autotrophic mode of nutrition. We have another autotrophic mode of nutrition called as chemoautotrophs. Chemochemical autotrophic mode of nutrition. Chemicals are usually containing inorganic materials or inorganic elements, say like nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur. So these inorganic elements are used by microorganisms, say like Nostoc, Anabina. They will be using these inorganic elements for obtaining food without using sunlight energy. And they are autotrophs. They can prepare their own food by consumption by using these different inorganic substances. Chemoautotrophic mode of nutrition is usually followed in organisms like bacteria. Let us discuss what are the different types of heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Under heterotrophic mode of nutrition, we have saprophytic mode of nutrition. We have parasitic mode of nutrition, and we have holozoic mode of nutrition. In case of saprotrophic mode of nutrition, they are actually occurring in saprotrophs. Occurs in saprotrophs. Saprotrophs are dependent on death and decaying matter. So usually they are decomposers. For example, we have fungi, different fungi. We also have other examples. Some bacteria usually feeds on that and decaying organic matter. So parasite is usually followed by parasites. Parasites may be ectoparasites which are surviving. Ecto here refers to outside. Say like lice is a parasite which is dependent on host organism, human head, and they are surviving on our body, and they are parasite and dependent on our body for food and survival. So that is ectoparasite. So ectoparasites are the living organisms, so they follow ectoparasitic mode of nutrition. We have endo here refers to inside. Endoparasitic mode of nutrition. Holozoic. I better write holozoic some way here. You may not be able to see, so I would write it here. Holozoic mode of nutrition is found in us. Amoeba, for example, occurs in amoeba. Human. Why holozoic? Holo here refers to entire. Zoic here refers to animals. So holo refers to entire. Holozoic organisms follow holozoic mode of nutrition, and they intake solid food, or they intake solid food particles. Intake of solid food particles or solid food, that is called as ingestion, putting inside our system. So intaking of solid food particles and breaking down in their digestive system, breaking down in their cell, and production of energy. So with these description, hope you have got a good idea about what is life process, why life processes are essential, what are the 4 major life processes, and how different organisms they get nutrition.